Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet. Welcome back to another Starcraft Daily Masters. And as you may be able to guess by looking at the mini-map, we've got some crazy stuff going on. That's right, it is a cannon rush. I sped up to my normal 3 minutes. I was like, alright, let's get into it. But damn, cannon rush going on. So let's introduce the players very quickly. The man behind the cannons is Mr. Squirtle, 22 years of age from South Korea, currently not playing for a team, but was part of Incredible Miracle until the end of July this year. His opponent, the man who's probably not very happy that there are cannons out there right now, is Mr. Leenock, 19 years of age from South Korea, and plays for the Yo Flash Wolves team. And yes, you'll see exactly what he's going to be doing here. He has gone for the pull first. I don't know whether he switched over to that or whether he was already going for that, but it's going to be out. So he's going to be getting Lings out straight away. He's going to be getting a Queen. He's going to be moving the Queen out, trying to do as much as he can. But once that cannon pops up, it's going to be very hard. So he's going to have to save up, I don't know, like 2 Queens, maybe 5 or 6 Lings, and just run in there and start hitting that. But it does have the cannon down the bottom side as well, which is going to make things very, very hard. So yes, I don't know. Now that the Queen is out, I don't know if Squirtle is going to be able to push this any further. Yeah, I'm just not sure. He is going for a Nexus over here, actually, building that. So not going to be going for an all-in cannon rush. Looks like he's happy just to sit back and force Leenock to stay on one base for the moment, which is quite devastating, of course, for any Zerg player. Well, when I say one base, he's already got an expansion, obviously, and he's getting a 3rd base as well, but forcing him to not be able to consolidate between those bases. So yeah, he can still do all the stuff he needs to do. He can still build roaches, he can still build queens, he can still build whatever he needs to, but he just can't move in between his bases for now. So yeah, it's not as bad as it looks. It sucks not having this base, because this base is nice and close and it's easily defensible, whereas his natural expansion is now out here, so Squirtle has a lot more opportunities to just go out there and just own stuff. But here we go. The probe actually out, and the Queen's like, hey, there's a probe out there. Wonder if I can get some kills on that thing. No, it doesn't look like it at the moment. It's not going to try and chase that thing. I think Squirtle is just trying to bait these guys into the cannon, so Leenock with these guys probably on hold position or something like that. Quite a good decision, because yeah, they will jump after the probes, and then of course they will die fairly quickly. But these 2 Lings are not on hold position. They're thinking about doing something, but a couple of hits by the Stalker are going to see them off. And oh, there we go. There's the Spine Crawler coming in. Perfect position. Is going to get range on the pylon. And slowly but surely, this is going to go down. Might actually send some Lings or whatever over there, just to speed it up. But for now, playing it safe, and there is no doubt that this thing is going to go down eventually, yeah. I don't know if that Spine Crawler has range on the cannon. Doesn't look like it, but a little bit of a move over, and it is going to be able to get there right there. So yeah, I wonder why these pylons don't power this cannon. It's very interesting, because they're definitely in range. I mean, they're uphill. Yeah, I don't understand that. But the Spine Crawler may need to start thinking about getting out of there, because I don't think he's going to be able to kill these cannons in time. He's going to kill one. There we go. The Lings thinking about going. Oh, no, they're just running off to attack the main base. And now it's Spine Crawler versus Cannon. And the Cannon is going nuts, but I don't think that's a battle the Cannon is going to win. Meanwhile, the Oracle did manage to get 3 kills before it got chased off, which is fairly nice. A whole bunch of Lings coming across. The Cannon goes down, the Spine Crawler with quite a bit of health left, which is pretty cool. The Ling's not quite moving in. There is a Zealot keeping watch over there, and the Oracle just zooming around. Maybe the Oracle should attack that Spine Crawler, man. That would be freaking crazy. No, it decides to go for some workers instead, which I gotta say is the better option, because that was just so insanely good. Just lucky, man. I think he probably would have gone for the Spine Crawler instead, but yeah. Just managed to get in range. Oh, this is not good. The Oracle gets the high ground vision, and Leenock realized the danger and said, you know what, screw this, I'm getting out of here. Because if he had rested down here, the Oracle would have got the high ground, and the cannon would have shot this thing to pieces. Unfortunately, it's not quite in range of this pylon. But what can you do? Actually, look at this third base, man. With the early Warp Prism by Mr. Squirtle going out there. And that's going to be very, very easy to hold. Actually getting a couple of Hydras out there. They've got a nice bit of range. And yeah, this cannon has no hope anymore. No hope at all. Down it goes. Down everything else goes. And you know that Leenock has got to be happy about finally getting that expansion out there. But, oh man, those 3 pylons, I think it was 3 pylons, they all went down. And that is very, very badly supply cap Squirtle. So, he should have expected that at some point. But, yeah, he's supply cap now. We just have to wait. And meanwhile, Leenock, quite a lot of army and stuff out there. 10 workers ahead of Squirtle, which is nice. So both players with a very, very decent macro for this point of the game. And Leenock, yeah, getting that early 4th base, or 3rd base as it was at that time. Very, very nice. The Hydra's coming out, but the Void Rays have got to be careful, because Hydras really can do a lot of damage. Look at that Mothership Core. What the hell was that guy thinking going up against that many Hydras? Just a bad idea all around. The Lings can run in now, but there's actually a secondary line. They'd have to go around here, and there are a bunch of Zealots waiting in there. They're slowly widening the gap. Here they go. Oh, Force Field's almost trapping a whole bunch of Lings, but they did get out of there at the last second. That would have been a horrible, horrible death for all of those Lings. Spy are just about to hit as well, and that will be nice. So we're probably looking at Ling Hydra Corruptor, would be my guess. Oh, the Void Ray getting out of position. Is it going to get taken out? No. Just managed to pull it in, and the Colossus showing Leenock that maybe it's not the best of an idea to run in too close, because yeah, you will start to get owned. But a lot of Void Rays coming out, a lot of Colossus. So Squirtle should be able to deal quite easily with the Corruptors if they come out, which they're not. It's going to be Mutas coming out. And Mutas are, you know, they're not as good as Corruptors to deal with Colossus, but they're still pretty good. And the important thing is they're a lot better at dealing with Void Rays than Corruptors are. Oh, look at the Oracle. 8 kills, and it's still alive. Still managed to get out of there and put the vision on all of Leenock's forces. So I'm pretty sure he's not happy about that. But oh man, the Mutas know where they're going. They know this base is there. There's 1 cannon and a whole bunch of pylons, so it should be easy to just warp in a crap ton of Stalkers in there. Set that all up. Oh, and the Warp Prism seeing the Mutas coming on in. Is he going to warp in some Stalkers here? Yes, no, yes, no. He should. He really should. It's a really good idea. There we go. There's the Stalkers coming down. Muta's going to take him out ASAP. And here go the Void Rays coming out. But the Muta's going straight over to this base, and he's just going to attack some workers over here as well. I'm surprised, actually. I think the Mutas could take these Void Rays. Mutas are pretty good against Void Rays. But no, probably deciding that mobility is their best defense and getting the hell out of there. But Squirtle is finally wising up to the Mutas, and is now producing 3 Phoenix. Well, he's not producing it at the moment because these 2 Stargates are unpowered, but he's producing 1 Phoenix at the moment. So yes, now the Corruptors come out, and yes, it's a bit of to and fro from both players, and they're both doing an extremely good job. And now we're moving in. Though this 1 pylon is powering a whole bunch of stuff here, so taking that out would be awesome. Didn't quite get a chance, but I think he mainly just lost Lings. And yeah, the Hydras and the Mutas staying alive, so that's pretty good. Lings, of course, he can replenish very, very easily. And Swarm Host upgrades coming out as well, just for the hell of it. And I mean, Leenock does have the bases. He's got 4 bases with a 5th one popping up over there, and continuing to look like he wants to go nuts over in this 3rd base, moving his forces out the Corruptors, making sure that the Corruptors are in the way so the Mutas do not get owned straight away. There is 1 Stalker left over there. That thing goes down in half a second. The Phoenix thinking about doing something. Oh, jumping back here. Colossus going down in half a second. The Void Rays fully charged though, chasing everything away. And yeah, they're not going into that 3rd base anytime soon. There's way too many cannons. Thinking about doing this though, but those Void Rays still charged up. He didn't get the timing right. Void Rays are uncharged, and now Leenock's starting to think about something. Moving around in a very, very tight little group. Attacking some Phoenix, attacking some workers, trying to stay away from the Void Rays. And Squirtle, yeah, is sort of defending here. But here we go, 1 Void Ray comes down. Leenock's starting to be a little bit more aggressive. And another Void Ray on the verge of going down. He cannot move his mutas out too fast though, because the Phoenix will shred them. But the Phoenix have to worry about the Corruptors as well. So it's kind of all over the place at the moment. Both sides losing a lot. All of the mutas do go down, but a bunch of other guys do go down as well. A bunch of workers, a lot of Phoenix, and a fair few Void Rays got destroyed there as well. But yeah, keeping it going. This one Oracle still putting vision wherever the hell it can, see exactly what's going on, sees the Evo chamber coming up. Not sure if that's really going to tell him much, other than, yeah, you know, he's going for double upgrades or even triple upgrades perhaps, but it is going to be double upgrades in this case. 0-0 actually on the ground forces, but one attack on the air and going for level 2. And the Phoenix coming out in full force to just have a jolly old time, maybe take out some workers. Meanwhile, these guys come in, force field's knocking them back. The Corruptors coming in. There's a huge amount of Corruptors. The Void Rays do not stand a chance. Where are the Colossus in here? I have no idea. Maybe they're all dead by now. It looks like they are all dead, actually. And Squirtle giving the GG. Man, he sees the Locust, he sees the Corruptors. He's like, you know what? I'm probably not going to win this, because he could build a massive amount of Stalkers, but it's not going to help. It's really not. I mean, he's got Hydras and Swarm Host to face, so it's just not going to help. And the counterplay really worked out well, because Squirtle, I mean, he went for Colossus. Squirtle went for Colossus. Yeah, that's right. He went for Colossus and Void Rays, expecting that it was going to be Ling Hydra Corruptor. And Leenock went straight for a massive amount of mutas, which forced Squirtle to go mass Phoenix. And then, of course, Leenock, he got out about 10 mutas, and then he went for mass Corruptor. And Squirtle didn't quite shift back over to the Void Rays as fast as he could. And we saw the result here. He had a massive amount of Phoenix, which were pretty much useless, because all that was left were Corruptors. So that's why he moved the Phoenix out to start harassing, because he knew they were not going to be any good in the main army anymore. But he was still building Phoenix, which I don't understand. He really should have switched back over to Void Rays, switched over to something which could take out Corruptors. I mean, he had a couple of Stalkers as well, but I mean, come on. Really, you need something heavy duty to take out that many Corruptors. Maybe he just thought he was going for a mass ground army. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Leenock was not going to stay on just Corruptors forever. He was going to get something else. And for that something else, he was probably going to need to have, like, Colossus or something to deal with it. So, yeah, you need to get rid of the Corruptors at some point. But it just didn't happen, and the Corruptors just tore into everything in the air in the end. Well, there wasn't much, just the Phoenix, but they were going to get owned, and the surprise Swarm Hosts and Locust just managed to get in and own everything. Where was that infestation pit? Because I would have thought he scouted it. Did he not? He didn't quite see that. He scouted this area, didn't see the infestation pit. Very unfortunate. But there it is, game done, and Mr. Leenock taking out a very nice victory there. So thank you very much for watching this game, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with another one. Stay tuned.